Now, submission versus right. The right balance every modern couple needs is what we'll be talking about today. You know, submission without respect is slavery. Respect without love is emptiness. Which one should matter more in a marriage today? Now, as a person, what do you think should matter most? In many cultures, right, submission is taught as the only way a marriage works. But submission has been misused. Some men demand it like kings, okay? Forgetting respect must be mutual, okay? On the other hand, some women resist it completely, seeing it as weakness, okay? Now, the truth is submission and respect are not enemies. They are partners. A man who truly loves and respects his wife will never demand blind submission. And a woman who respects her husband will naturally submit. Do you understand? A woman who respects her husband will naturally submit. Not out of fear, but out of love. The conflict comes when either side abuses the principle. Okay? This is, what happens where you see a man says, he's not respecting me, he's not submitting, and the wife says, he's not respecting me. Welcome back to Hugs and Medleys, where we break down the real struggles of marriage and offer wisdom that works. Now, one thing that we need to do is that husbands must show sacrificial love, not control. That is very important for people to know. And wives must respect and not resist respect. And I don't understand why women resist respect. Define what submission and respect mean in your marriage, not by outsiders. Today, people set goals for other people. Replace competition with teamwork. It's not me versus you. It's us versus the problem. I have said this time and time again. And it's important to understand that respect and submission are not about power, but about partnership. Get the balance right and your marriage, becomes unshakable. Now, when a man loves and respects a woman, you and I know naturally that woman will want to submit, except there is something wrong with the woman, except the woman is sick, okay? When you see most women begin to resist submission is when they do not feel respected by their husbands, okay? And I'm talking about normal women who understand life normally and women who are ready to stay. But one thing I know as a woman, I do know that a lot of women are willing to stay. A lot of women want their marriage to work. A lot of women will do everything and anything to make that marriage, especially when they are not forced into that marriage, and especially when they love. And you see that today, you see lots of women who marry under. What do I mean by marrying under? Maybe the man may not have even acquired any kind of education. The man may not even have a job, but you see a beautiful woman wanting to settle down. That's because for women, settling and just being in that space makes us feel complete, okay? And so a woman who will sacrifice all of that to be with a man that she shouldn't be with will do everything to be with that man. But most times, why these women refuse to submit is because they do not feel respected. As a man, what you want to do is to show respect, show regard, and submission will come naturally, and not to force submission out of a woman, because that woman may likely submit out of fear, and that will be short-lived. Now, I don't know if you got any value from here. If you did, I appreciate if you can subscribe, turn on the post notification bell. Please share my videos. I appreciate you. I am Anusong Emmanuel Bukish. Thank you so much.
Welcome, my friend, to this little space.